The last time I attempted any sort of running on this channel, I was trying to rehab my IT band syndrome and a partially torn lateral meniscus. I'm stiff as a board, mate. You could literally snap me in two. The time before that, thank you for asking, I ended up in hospital.
Right, I thought, oh my god, this is shit.
So I thought, what better way to get back into it than run 100 kilometers at 100 kilos? The hospital, that is, not not running. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is NZ Rookie and welcome back to a new series that I'm extremely excited for and that I'm putting out on the channel called 100 at 100.
Okay, so I'm currently on my third run for the week. First one was a 10k, second one was a 5k. This is number 3, today's Saturday. Once again, I'm running after I trained legs the day before. I've only just started. I'm nearly at like 2k's in. More on that later. Gonna see how I feel as the run progresses.
So what is 100 at 100? Well, essentially, as the name suggests, I'm gonna be running 100 kilometers at 100 kilos. You may be thinking, Tim, mate, you're freaking bonkers. You're not completely wrong, right? I wanted to basically pick a goal where I picked two extremes, two opposites, two things that I thought would be hard to do together simultaneously and try and achieve it. Hence, we have running an ultra marathon and putting on mass.
I think for this run, I've been kind of running laterally the whole time. I want to get up there. My headphones died, which kind of sucks, but I suppose it's good resilience training. Other than that, 5-ish k's down, going strong.
So you may be thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I picking two goals that are so opposite in nature, running ultra long distances, putting on mass? You're just asking for a disaster, and you're not wrong. But there is a method to my madness. So the reason I'm doing this is recently I just wrapped up with a PT course. It was 6 months long, it was hard, it was strenuous, but it brought the best out of me, right? I pushed myself, I applied myself, and what I learned from that is that I personally perform the best when the pressure's on, when I'm put under stress, when that stress stimulus is there, I get the best out of myself. Now that course ended about 2 months ago, and recently I've just been in this comfort zone, almost like this little rut, where life's been good, I've been doing my thing, I've been training, but I haven't really got the bit between my teeth and really push myself, and I need to break that. I need to fucking get back into making videos, get back into pushing myself, get back into training hard. I want to get the best out of myself, because if you stay in that zone of comfort, you just go stale and you don't grow. So I wanted to challenge myself, or more so give myself the opportunity to grow, to get better, to make videos, make a 6 series out of it, and most importantly, challenge myself.
I found the hill, and now I'm on, can't even speak, mate, and now I'm running on it. Kind of wish I didn't find the hill, apart from the fact that we got this view in behind us. Legs still feel okay. Pace is shocking though, that's right.
So over the next few months, I'm gonna be pushing myself to my absolute limit, training hard in the gym, lifting weights, putting on as much mass as I possibly can, as well as hitting the road, getting that volume up, ticking over as many kilometers as possible so I'm ready to run that 100k. So what are my current stats? What am I currently sitting at? So weight wise, I'm currently sitting at about 94 kilos. So that gives me 6 kilos I need to put on until I'm ready to run the 100ks. The longest run I've ever done to date was the Tongariro National Park. It's 21.4 kilometers. That took me 3 hours, but it was hilly, right? So it's up and down, it's undulating terrain, it's not easy to run. So naturally you would think, with those stats in mind, having 6 kilos to put on and the longest race I've ever run being 80 kilos short, I'm pretty much fucked.
And there we go. That's what the view looks like from up the hill. Made it to the checkpoint. On my way back down now. Legs still feel, well, they feel tired, but they don't feel shot. So obviously I haven't gone that far, haven't even hit 10k yet, but it's good to get a hill climb right in the middle, just to add a bit of intensity, a bit of volume, especially pairing that with having trained legs yesterday.
Some of you may be thinking, how long are you gonna give yourself? You're gonna give yourself a couple months, you're gonna give yourself a year, you're gonna give yourself a couple weeks. I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get to that 100 kilos. I don't know how good I'm gonna feel when I'm at 100 kilos running, but we can worry about the finer details, as in like the date of when I'm gonna do it, later. But that's all minute stuff. That stuff I can worry about later, like when I'm actually gonna do it, the dates, etc. later on. For now, I need to focus on one thing. Two things. Eating and running.
Right, made it off the hill, back to like a normal running place. Going up that hill, I was running like an 8:30 or 9-minute kilometer pace, something terrible. Came down, still was pretty slow because I wanted to go easy on my joints. Now we're back into running like a 5:30, 5:40. That's like my standard road running pace at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how that fares over a slightly longer distance than what I'm used to running. Also, one thing I didn't think about for when I do the 100 is needing a shit. Like halfway through, like I need a shit now. I don't know how I'm gonna approach, like maybe on the day I'll just like do what I do best and go on the side of the road, or yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
So earlier on at the start of this week, I went for a run. Okay, right, so I'm about to go for a run. However, I train legs on the weekend. Now, prior to training legs, I took about a week off because I was busy. I was pretty sore from playing rugby. Worst decision I could have made, right? Essentially, if I don't train legs consistently, my legs completely forget about that load and that stimulus, and the DOMs just get ridiculous. So because I haven't been training legs consistently, the last 3 days, I really haven't been walking. I've kind of been hobbling. So my plan is right now to go for a 10K run. Don't know that I can call it a run. Think it's going to be more of a hobble. However, I think the DOMs could actually be good, right? Sounds confusing. More on that later. For now, it's time to get out the door and hobble for 10 kilometers.
I got a new word in my view. Lord, my journey.
So why am I training legs before going for a run, right? Like it seems counterintuitive to fatigue your legs before going out and doing a pretty heavy leg inducive activity. Well, my thought process behind training legs before going for a run essentially is if I pre-fatigue my legs and get my legs used to basically the stimulus of doing a heavy lift before going for a run, I'm trying to emulate the fatigue I'm going to experience when I'm actually doing that 100K race. Is my logic 100% sound? No. It's not. It's the kind of logic that saw them successfully manage to kill the shark in Jaws.
You son of a...
Does it seem 100% foolproof? No. Will it work? I think so. Hope so. And I've been doing that since, so most of the runs I've been going for are occurring after I've been training legs.
So you know that thing that David Goggins talks about? Your inner bitch!
That's my inner bitch!
I just had an inner bitch moment where I'm getting close to my house, right? I've done nearly 18 kilometers, house probably 500 meters away. Oh, you know, let me just do 18.5, right? No one knows I'm out here doing fucking 20Ks. I can just tell everyone I did 20. Mate, I didn't fucking come out here to do 18.5 kilometers and not do the extra 1.5. So when, just like David says, when that little voice pops up, that's when you gotta go into that dark place. You gotta let your inner spirit take over. Say fuck that inner bitch and keep running.
Eating. Now what am I gonna be eating over the coming weeks in order to put on 6 kilos, which is a lot of weight, and not only just to put on that weight but also feel good at that weight. Now the problem that I have is basically 4 kilos either side of 90 kilograms, so 86 kilos or 94 kilos. My body just starts to fight me. So anything below 86 kilos, my ghrelin levels spike, my hunger's out the gate, and all I want to do is speed dial Ronald McDonald and get a couple Big Macs delivered right into the back of my gullet. The opposite thing happens when I'm at 94 kilos, so currently now at my Augustus Gloop status, my body's metabolism is like, whoa dude, what the fuck are you doing? My body's ability to all of a sudden burn calories just skyrockets, and I have to eat like 5,000 calories a day to put on any weight. So that's exactly what I'm doing, eating 5,000 calories a day. I'm still trying to keep it healthy, so I'm trying to follow Paul Saladino's philosophy of eating, so mostly it's meat, honey, dairy, fruit, with a little bit of maple syrup, as well as some rice sprinkled in there as well.
Right, no one else is gonna know that you only ran 19 Ks and that you're 1 kilometer short, right? Doesn't matter, mate. You know. You know in your heart of hearts you failed. I don't want to fail. Fuck that. That sucks.
Anyway, that is my plan. Well, I don't know if you can call it a plan. That is the bones of my plan to how I'm going to conquer this challenge. And I think that's a good place to conclude episode 1. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Obviously, if you want to follow this journey, that's going to be the best way to stay up to date with content as it comes out. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in a future video. Adios.
Get it while I'm living. All I ever hear's the clock tick, tick, tick.